Well, the roster update is coming in exactly 1 week. I'm going to be going over the investments I made. I have almost 200k stubs invested into this roster update, and I'm going to show you guys my picks, some of the good ones, some of the bad ones. So I'll just get right into this video. So the first investment I did make is on Guillermo Perdomo. Now, he is not really having the greatest season, I'm not going to lie. I think he's batting around at 250 or something like that. I bought him for quick sell. He's currently going for like 900 stubs for quick sale, so not bad at all. But he's definitely a hold. I don't think he's going to go down necessarily. And plus, can always quick sell him again for 900 stubs. So not a terrible investment. Definitely a hold. I definitely think he's got more potential later in the season. We did see he almost had a chance to win the MVP in the National League. I mean, he had a very good season last year. So I'm expecting him to bounce back at some point. But as of right now, he's definitely not going up. Now, the next investment I did make was on Joe Ryan. Now, he had a really good start to the season, but the last couple of starts haven't been the best for him. He's got a couple more losses, giving up a lot more hits, also giving up a lot of runs. So, yeah, definitely one of the bad ones, I'm not going to lie. Probably going to end up selling him, maybe putting those stubs elsewhere because honestly, he hasn't been the best, but maybe there's future if I keep holding him for later in the season. We'll kind of see how his last couple of starts are. Just remember Tuesday's the last day that the stats will count for this roster update, so just keep that in mind after Tuesday. Yeah, Joe Ryan, not my best one to be all the way honest. Maybe he's a -1 or maybe he, stays the same. That's kind of where I see him. I'll probably end up holding him to be honest to see if he has a bounce back. But he's not really playing well in the next update. I'll probably end up selling him. And the next player I ended up investing to is Hunter Gummy. He's currently going for quick sell value. Honestly, pretty solid player as well. He started the season off very solid. I think he's already got 9 home runs this year, so playing extremely well. And he's going for quick sell, so there's really nothing you could lose with this card. So I think I ended up buying him at 401, and he's basically going for that same price. I mean, he's very similar in price. So I do expect probably a +1 on Hunter Goodman right now. Definitely a great card to invest into. I mean, you're only 6 subs off quick sell, and that's really good margin. So yeah, if he goes up +1, he'll be at 600 quick sell. That'd be like 200 stub profit right there. Not solid at all for Hunter Goodman. And we'll see if he can continue this up and maybe get another all-star appearance, for the second one of his career. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, the next investment I did make is in Christopher Sanchez. Now, he's looked okay. He's definitely had some pretty good starts, and he's also had some okay starts, not the greatest in my personal opinion, but I did end up buying 20 of him. So once again, I think he's another one I might just hold. Him and Joe Ryan I think are holds for now. We'll kind of see if he falls off again. I think the next roster update then we probably sell, but definitely just a hold for now, to be honest, between him and Joe Ryan. I don't know if they're going to give him just the +1 or if they're going to hold him or -1 because they've kind of been all over the place. So we'll kind of wait and see on these ones, but he's definitely a solid pitcher. I think he could bounce back as well. Now, Willie Abreu is another card I did invest to. He's currently a 78 right now in MLB The Show, so definitely been a solid player for the Boston Red Sox. Obviously, the team hasn't really played the best, so it's kind of hard to see him go crazy, but I think definitely a +1, maybe a +2. We'll kind of see where he's at, and I think if he goes gold, we're definitely got some profit there. So Willie Abreu has been playing pretty solid for the Red Sox. I think he might get the +2. And he was an early investment I did make, so we'll see what happens. Once again, not a ton of stubs I spent on him, so if he doesn't go up or whatever, not really totally mad at it. And the next player I did invest to is Kevin Gausman. I was actually able to get him right around quick sell price. I got him for 404 when I ended up buying all my Kevin Gausmans. And yeah, I mean, he's been a solid player for this team. He's definitely been solid, especially with all the injuries that the Blue Jays had in their starting rotation. I think they had almost 4 or 5 guys injured to start the season, which is not the greatest, to be honest. So he's been very good. Definitely expecting him to go up, and his price is still very similar to quick sell value, which is sitting at 400. So if he does go up at least 1, which is definitely going to happen, there's already a profit to be made there. So already got my 20 of him as well. So definitely feeling confident about Kevin Gausman. The next one I did invest to is Sandy Alcantara. Obviously, he's had phenomenal starts to start the season off, and he's definitely going to go silver 100%. His stats are just so low, and he's such a good player that he could probably even go gold at the end of the year, maybe even diamond, depending on how he's playing. So I ended up buying all 20 of him as well. Once again, it's a bronze card, so I'm not expecting the greatest thing. But one of my viewers did suggest it, and I did go ahead and get that in. So shout out to PBB, who was in the stream telling me about this. Shout out to him. I'm also probably going to bring up his list as well, because he had a pretty solid list of guys he invested into. But yeah, Sandy Alcantara has been phenomenal this season. Expecting him to go all the way to silver. Probably not gold yet, to be honest, because I doubt they would give him, plus, what is that, 6 or whatever. So we'll kind of wait and see until we move forward. The next player I invested into is Dylan Dingler. He's having a really solid season with the Detroit Tigers and definitely going to go +1 for sure. That's what we're hoping for. I ended up buying him at around 178 stubs. He's only going for 200. His quick sell is 150. And, you know, once he goes gold, his quick sell will be 400. So that's an easy 200 stub profit right there. So, you know, these guys that go silver to gold, you know, you could definitely make a lot of stubs. Obviously, the guys that go gold to diamond, you can make a lot of stubs. But the silver to gold, if you have a ton of them, you can make a decent amount of profit. So he was definitely one of the ones I wanted to invest into just because, you know, he's cheap and he's definitely going to go up in overall. Now, the next player I did invest to is in Andy Pages. Now, he's been phenomenal for the Dodgers. If anyone has been watching the Dodgers baseball, he's been one of their guys that go absolutely insane, and he's really not going for that crazy of a price. Only 1,070, and he could low-key go diamond. I'm not going to lie. He could definitely go diamond. +3 is not the possibility with the way he's been playing. He's just been hitting the ball insane amount. Got a lot of home runs, RBIs for this team. So definitely could be a possibility he goes +3. I ended up buying him at 1,076 stubs. So definitely very similar price to what he's going for now. He's definitely a guy that could go diamond. You can make a lot of stubs off him. Basically like a 2,000 stub profit per card, which is pretty insane, I'm not going to lie. Now, the next player I did invest into is Elly De La Cruz. Now, obviously, he's having a phenomenal season as well. Also, another player that could definitely have a shot to go diamond. I really do think it's going to be a +2 or a +3 on this card. I don't think he's going to go diamond yet, but it definitely could be a possibility with the way he's been playing with this Cincinnati Reds team, especially because his power and his contact stats are where the upgrades are going to come because he's hitting insane. And he's already got really good speed and really good fielding. So definitely a very solid investment into Elly De La Cruz. I bought him at 862 stubs. Now with the supercharge, he's going for well over 1,000. So, you know, if you're able to get an Elly De La Cruz early, you definitely had a shot to be able to make some stubs off of him. So he's definitely a guy that I got on my list that could definitely go to a diamond, or even, you know, if he goes 84, you could actually still make profit because the quick sell on an 84 is 1,500, so you definitely could make some profit there, but, you know, the margin is very thin. The next player I invested into is Drake Baldwin. He's been phenomenal for this Braves team, especially last year. He won the Rookie of the Year, just playing so well for this Braves team. Currently an 81 in MLB The Show right now. I ended up buying 20 of him at 686, so definitely right around that quick sell value. He's going for 761 stubs as it stands right now, so definitely could be a possibility that he's definitely going up. And also, he's just been playing extremely well. Now, does he go diamond? Probably not. Definitely a +2 to a +1 in my personal opinion. Maybe +3. I feel like it's kind of stretched to give him diamond, but we'll kind of wait and see what happens. Going for 667 stubs. So definitely a really good guy you can make profit because, as you guys know, the quick sell price only goes up with overall, right? So that's definitely something to think about. It just kind of keeps climbing the ladder. So yeah, definitely a solid card to invest into. Also, you can still buy him and make profit as well. And Drake Baldwin, definitely been a solid player for the Braves. If you guys been watching the Braves, you definitely know. Then the next player I did invest to is an Adley Rutschman. He had a really good bounce back season. He obviously got a little bit injured to start the season. Comes back to the Orioles playing really good as well. So definitely a solid player to invest into. Definitely a +1, +2. I can see me personally. But yeah, having a really good season so far. Also having a bounce back season for him, which is obviously nice. So definitely a good player to invest into. I was able to buy him at 407. He's a little bit higher than that now. So we'll kind of wait and see what happens with Adley Rutschman. But definitely a solid player that could definitely give a +1, +2 when it comes to this roster update. The next player I did invest into is to Otto Lopez. He's been playing really well for the Miami Marlins over here. And you can kind of see where the upgrades are going to come from. Got good speed, got good fielding, decent arm. The hitting is good on the vision and clutch, but the contact and power numbers is where the upgrade is going to come from him. Definitely looking like a solid +2, maybe +3 on this card. He's currently going for 290 stubs right now. I ended up buying him at 187 stubs. So definitely a solid card. Definitely going to be a good player for the Miami Marlins. But yeah, definitely got a shot to go up in the roster update. He's been playing really solid. Now, the next player I did invest into is Gavin Williams. He's been really good this season for the Cleveland Guardians. And, you know, he's only a silver in MLB The Show 26, but he's a 75 overall. So, you know, he's only going for 50 stubs quick sell. 70 stubs is his sell now, right? I got him for 63 stubs, but, you know, he's going to go up. Like, it's guaranteed. This guy's going up. You can obviously see the hits and Ks versus the right side. Not really the best. He's obviously been playing pretty well. He hasn't been walking guys as much with that control, so that could definitely go up as well. So, you know, he might not go all the way gold. I think that would be kind of crazy if he did, and definitely some good profit for me, but definitely going to go up, and I'm definitely going to make some stubs off him, which is the whole point of roster update investing, right? So he's definitely a guy that I have going up a little bit. And the last player I did invest into is Shota Igimanaga. Now, he's been playing really solid for the Cubs. I think his last start wasn't the best, but his starts throughout the season have been really solid. He's currently an 81 in MLB The Show right now. Definitely got a solid shot to get an upgrade which is definitely something we like. And as we can see, he's quick sale 600. He's going for 620. I think I bought him at 648, so I bought him a little bit higher than he is when I'm recording this video. But yeah, definitely a solid player. I only bought 5 of him, so I could probably even buy some more of him as well, which will be exciting. So those are the guys that I did invest to, but there's a lot more guys that you can get right now that got a really good shot to go up. Look at Nico Horner's price right now. He's definitely a guy that could go up. His power numbers is where this is coming from. He's been hitting that left side very solid and the right side, and he's been in a lot of home runs. So that's where that power is going to come from. He's definitely probably a lock on an 85, I'm not going to lie. But there's a lot of other guys on this list that are definitely got a good shot to go up. Another one is Shang Lang Leaders, if we can find him. Here he is. He's currently an 82 inside MLB The Show right now. But yeah, he's been hitting the ball extremely well. Definitely got a good shot to go up. We'll see if he goes diamond. Probably a good lock on 84. Currently going for 1,277 stubs. Matt Olson's another one as well, also playing extremely solid for the Atlanta Braves. They're obviously the best team in baseball right now. 82 inside MLB The Show. Definitely got a good shot to go up. We'll see if he goes all the way diamond, maybe 84, 83. We'll kind of see where he goes from there. Yeah, if we look at some of the investments that PBB invested into, obviously one of the viewers that put it in the Discord. So, if you want to get involved with the community, definitely check it out over there. He had Shane Baz, Tyler Rogers, Jacob Miz. He had Chase Burns, Murakami is definitely an interesting one. I don't think he's going to go crazy in overall, but we'll see. Ben Joyce, Logan O'Hoppe, Alcantara, Nolan McLean. He just had a ton of guys, right, that definitely got a shot to go up in this update or the next update, right? Obviously, Jose Soriano is a big one. I think his price is still going for a lot. Yeah, he's currently going for 567 stubs. He's only a 72, but he's probably going to get a crazy boost on his card. Probably all the way to silver at least, maybe gold, honestly, on this card. Maybe gold, by the way his price is looking. So I think Liam Hicks is another good shout for the Miami Marlins as well. Liam Hicks has been really solid, especially for my fantasy team. I've noticed he's been really good. I mean, he's a 68 overall, going for 45 stubs. So really nothing to lose on a lot of these guys. So you can also do diamond investing if you would like. I know a lot of people are investing in some of the diamonds, like Yoran Alvarez, for example, got a really good shot to go to 90 overall. You can even look at a guy like Mason Miller, if I can find him. Definitely got a good shot to go to a 90 as well. He's currently an 89 instead of MLB The Show. Definitely a lot of guys to invest into. Like I said, I've almost have 200K invested into this update, and we'll see how much profit we end up making when this update comes out, and we'll be obviously live on stream for that one. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's roster update video. Definitely let me know down below in the comment section any suggestions or any guys that you have or guys you think are going to go up or down or anything like that. Definitely make sure you guys leave those in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys check out the socials. They'll be linked down below in the description. Also, you guys can definitely join the Discord and join the community over there. We're constantly interacting with each other about MLB, MLB The Show, all that good stuff over on the Discord. And we're also hosting a tournament coming up very soon on May 16th. A chance to win $100 playing MLB The Show 26, which will be a lot of fun. And we got a decent amount of people signed up as well. So if you'd like to participate in that, definitely join the Discord and hit the sign up form. You can definitely be signed up. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.